My new release, Laughing with Lily, deals with a long-buried secret, an unexpected encounter, and a quest for answers. When I was brainstorming a storyline, I thought, wouldn't it be neat to revisit a time and a place when Chuck and I were newly married? So my adventure took me to Indiana. My fictional town, Schreiber, is based off of the little town where we spent our newlywed years in a little white frame house. I worked at the Cardinal Center in the special education department. So I began to brainstorm characters. My central character, Celeste, is a special education teacher. Little did I know how that job profile would fit so perfectly with the storyline that developed. As I drew together my slate of characters, of course she's married to Joe. They have a very wonderful, loving marriage, but there is this painful secret in her past that keeps niggling at her mind, creating guilt, creating confusion. Joe knows nothing about this secret. What has happened is she's had a past abortion. And not only has she had this abortion, but a side effect of that is it's rendered her infertile. Well, Joe wants a baby desperately, and he keeps talking about it. Celeste is having trouble sharing with him the truth about her situation. At one point, he even thinks maybe the infertility is his problem. The story takes off from there with other characters popping in and out to take this adventure on many twists and turns and surprises that I had no idea it was going to take us to those places. My passion in writing Laughing with Lily is to encourage women who've had abortion or know someone who's had an abortion that God stands with open arms of healing and forgiveness. The wounded healer, the Lord Jesus Christ, offers His grace. Psalm 139 says that we are all fearfully and wonderfully made, that God knows every day of our life. It's written in His book. He's fashioned us, created us after His own image. So not only is that woman's baby precious to God, but she's precious to God. And that's my emphasis in this book. Yes, I'm very pro-life, dating back to 1973 when I was a freshman in college and learned about Roe versus Wade and how that judgment had legalized abortion. I've been very pro-life ever since then. And it even deepened for me when I lost 2 babies, not by my choice, but by what the doctors called a spontaneous abortion. My body just went into labor. I delivered 2 perfectly formed little babies at 4 months gestation. I held them in my hand, spanned the length of my hand, perfectly formed little fingernails, little toes, little eyelashes, and I wept for those women who had been duped into believing that what they carried in their wombs was just a collection of cells or a blob of tissue easily discarded. And I realized then that not only were these little babies victim of a horrible crime of abortion, but that the women who carried them were also victims, often believing a lie, caught financially, socially, or by the pressure of their boyfriends or parents to believe that they could easily get rid of this baby and move on with their lives. Nothing could be further from the truth. And this is what my character Celeste begins to understand, because it's affected her emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, and also physically, as she is now infertile. Well, as I said, the story takes on many surprises. It's a story of love and forgiveness in the most unexpected places. I think you'll enjoy this entertaining story, but it's also got a worthwhile message. A portion of proceeds will go to fund my local crisis pregnancy center. So as you think of a gift for Mother's Day or a good read for your vacation this year, whether you're going to the beach or the mountains or wherever, and you got a list of books you want to read, I hope that you'll put Laughing with Lily on your list of books. It's an entertaining story and it supports a good cause. And I appreciate your support and your encouragement as I seek to get this message out and encourage hearts with God's love and forgiveness.